Have you ever thought about getting a famous artist as a feature on a song? You might be shocked what artists would respond to you and how cheap you can actually get it for. Collaborating with other artists is the fastest way to grow your fan base, and it's some of the best marketing dollars and time you'll ever spend getting known. But you need to know what to say, or else you'll screw it up like I did, or you'll overpay, or you won't get any response at all. So let's go through my 8 tips of what to say when DMing for a feature and how to get a response. Number 1, be short and clear to the point. No one has time to read this long DM or long email about your story, all right? You need to be short and to the point. Hey John, I'm a big fan of your song. How much do you charge for a feature? I have a track I think you'll sound great on. That's it. Ask them how much they charge. I can't believe how many artists just say email me and like DM me like, hey, I think I want to work with you, but they never ask me how much I charge. It's like they think I'll do it for free or something like that. And you got to understand, like, whether the artist spent hundreds of thousands of dollars growing and marketing their career or the label did, there's value in that. Number 2, before you send out the DM, you want to make sure you follow them on Instagram or whatever social media platform you're going to reach out and follow them. Number 1, start to comment and like their photos and videos. Leave thoughtful comments. All right, there's this one female artist I've been wanting to work with for a while, and she released this really awesome song. I loved the melody. And so I messaged her, I commented, I said, hey, I love the new song and the melody in verse 2. That's more than just, oh, I love whatever, just a general comment. I left something very specific. Or even better, buy their merch, support their Kickstarters, right? Do that law of giving, which causes reciprocity. When you give something to someone, they're more likely to want to give back to you. Number 3, and this is one of my biggest pet peeves, is never send an attachment. Okay, you never send a file. I don't care if it's a manager, booking agent, definitely a feature, especially if you're emailing them. Never send them an attachment. Always send a link. Send a link to the SoundCloud unlisted, YouTube unlisted, or a Dropbox. That will set you apart from all the amateurs. Number 4, don't send the song unless they asked for it. So when you're DMing them and you get a conversation going, you might want to say, hey, if you're into this, is it cool if I send you the song that I think you'll sound great on? Don't send it too prematurely, right? Wait for them to ask you for it. Which leads me to number 5, don't send the song until it's like done, sounding like a record, man. We want this thing sounding awesome, right? I sent a song to an artist and it wasn't fully mixed and it wasn't fully fleshed out. And they're like, they weren't fully getting it. You need to really have this song sounding banging. This is a big one. Number 7, you've got to follow up. You can't just send one DM and then, oh, they didn't respond, or just one email. Wait 2 or 3 days and then send another one. Like, have a new reason of why you're reaching out to them, right? You can't just keep DMing them and DMing them, but be polite, be professional. The last one is follow up on different platforms. Find them on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, doesn't matter. Hunt them down. If you really want this feature, which is probably some of the best marketing you can ever possibly do, my biggest songs have features on them. You know, the Bible says 1 can chase 1,000 to flight, 2 can chase 10,000 to flight. We are better together. You tap into so many more fan bases. I spend a whole day on collaborations and teaching how to do this, how to find them on my Spotify challenge. Go to 10xyourfanbase.com/let's go. Join that Spotify challenge, and you can ask questions every single day as a VIP. But on the Wednesday, which is day 3, we spend a whole day on collaborations because they are so powerful. So go out and start DMing artists. Let me know in the comments below who your star artist is, who you want to feature with. And the last thing I'll say is, if you got 1,000 monthly listeners, reach out to someone with 2 to 10,000. If you've got 100 monthly listeners, reach out to someone with 500 to 1,000 and maybe 2,000. Please don't DM me. I'm not looking for features right now unless you got over 1 million monthly listeners. And this is just probably the best strategy you can possibly do for growing your fan base. Post below who you're going to collaborate with. Even if it's just one artist this year, I want to challenge you, collaborate with.